Thank you. Good evening. So first, we're going to short breath meditation. Okay, meditation on a breath. You relax. When you breathe in, you should visualize or you feel this is a breath. This is a long breath. When you breathe out, you feel and you look at the breath, and you be aware of breath and mindful on breath. Okay, 3 times. Breathe out, you feel this is breath out. When you breathe in, you feel and you realize, you be aware of breath and look at breath and follow breath. Just look at breath and you feel this is a long breath. When you breathe out, this breath from your whole body. Okay. So now we're going to do a short meditation on our mind. Okay, you look at your mind and focus on mind. Look at the mind. Where is our mind? What is the nature of mind? What is the reality nature of mind? Or what is the ultimate nature of mind? You try to find the true nature of your mind. But our mind is not something color, and it is not touchable. It is not form. We can't touch it. But mind is very powerful, and mind it has a potential to know everything. It is very powerful. If we not keep under control our mind, not control, it is very dangerous, because of it is very clear in our daily lives. Global problems, country problems, society problems, family problems, and personal problems are all created from our mind. Therefore, it is necessary to practice keeping the mind under control. And we should control our mind. So we should understand what is mind, where is mind. If we control mind and if we take care of mind, so that we can bring peace to us in our lives, in our family, in our country, and especially in this world. So through this mind meditation, we should recognize Buddha nature. We believe in Buddha nature. Buddha nature means, emptying of mind, ultimate nature of mind, true nature of mind. This is Buddha nature. Every sentient beings have Buddha nature. So our Buddha said himself, we need to find out answer to these questions. Some questions here. This is the most important for us. Who am I? We meditate on I, okay? Where is I? Who am I? Where is A? Where is I? Where we where will I go after death? We should find out answer to these questions. Who am I? Where is I? Where will I go after death? Why I did come onto this earth? Usually we feel that I means with us. There is something solid and independent, independent, That is the something honor of our mind, body, positions. This is totally wrong. I means just name. I means just labor. So anyway, Buddha, our Lord Buddha gave up everything. He was born from a very rich family. He was a priest, but he was give up everything, and he became monk, and he practiced a whole life and achieved Buddhahood. Why? Because he said that I want to find out this answer to these questions. Who am I? Where is I? Where I will go after death? Why did it come onto this earth? So we should understand, we try to find answer to these questions. This is very important. So we need to meditate on mind, more meditate on mind and understand more about mind. It's very important. Buddha's whole teachings talk about mind, 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 mind. Whole teachings, So now, so we are lucky right moment, clear mind and healthy mind. So we need to use strong this mind and powerful mind on the right way in our daily life. And we should take of our mind this very important, As I mentioned that before, so always I tell my friends also, if we use our mind on the right way, we can do many good things for others, for ourselves. As I mentioned that before, if we have a good mind, everything can be good for us. If we have pure mind, everything pure for us, good for us. So everything depends on mind. So anyway, today's our topic is advance from Atisha's heart. teaching from Atisha's heart. But we should understand who is Atisha. In Sanskrit, we say Dipakara. In Tibet, it says Mamense Atisha, Choje Atisha. He has three different names: Mamense, Choje, Dainyembo. He has three names, So anyway, this first name was Choje, in Tibetan, Pande Atisha. So in Sanskrit, Dipakara Jana. This first name was give to him by his parents. Anyway, he was from the Zaho. In Tibet, we say Zaho. India also Zaho. Region east of India. The name of his birthplace is Bangala. This is Bangala. This is the name of a city. Anyway, he was born from a very rich family, and his father's name was Gewapa, and his mother's name was Pamoze. So anyway, he studied and both non-Buddhist and philosophies and Buddhist philosophies, and he became very famous professor in Sanskrit. So Pandita. He was a Pandita from Nalanda University, and another name of this university, Bikamalash University. So then he want to, after this, he finished study, and also he was very famous. After he went to Indonesia for studies with Lama Silimba. For 12 years, he received many instructions about bodhicitta and especially, maintaining from Lama Silimba. Then he back to India, and after India, then he went to Tibet. So anyway, so now what is his first teaching? Okay, this is his very short biography and life story. So he said to his students, and especially Lama Changchub Ö. Changchub Ö was his main student, main disciple in Tibet. So Changchub Ö, asked to him, please, give me such special advice and teach me about how to be good mind, how to generate, good mind. Then he gave this, teaching name, from his heart. Being of insignificance, because of, he said that is improper for me to deliver advice to you who are already in positions of higher knowledge and clear mind. However, being inspired by the you, my most cherished friend, who I hold supremely dear to my the heart. I am leaving you this essential advice. This is the first verse. In this verse, anyway, this verse, he taught, he told. In this verse, tell us that we need to control our ego and selfishness, because he was a very expert, very high philosopher, but still he said that it is improper for me to deliver advice to you. So we should learn from his teaching. We must be humble, and we try to control ego and proud. This is very important. According to the Buddhism, and especially Kada master's practice, if you respect it to you should if you show respect it to others, if you do humble, you can generate compassion, love, bodhicitta, and good qualities, mental good qualities. And if you do be humble and respect it to others, try to control ego and selfishness, then everyone trust you, love you, everyone respected you. So that's why Lama Atisha told us in his teaching. Actually, he was a very expert and a very high philosopher, but still he said that, oh, I'm nothing. So I'm poor. My education is not good to deliver, this advice. This is the meaning of, his first verse. Mean point of from his first verse. So we should understand more about how to practice to control our ego and how to be a humble person. We should understand that we should think that I'm lower than others. Kadamba masters and India masters always they practice like this. They practice, they think that I'm lower than others. I should respect it to others. Others always better than me. In this practice, through this practice, we can control ego. According to the Buddhist philosophy and Buddhist idea, always our India masters and Tibet masters said that ego and hatred and proud, main cause of problems, main cause of suffering. Always be I'm better than other people. If we have such strong ego, then we have problem. So that's why we need to show respect to others, verbally, physically, verbal, physical, mental, and we always try to practice. I am loyal than others. Then if someone try to make you angry, you can control anger. You always practice, I am lower than you, lower than you, and you are better than me. You are higher than me. If we practice like this, we can control ourselves. We can, control anger, and we can be patient with anyone. So if some India master said that small I, small problem. If no I, no problem. If I big I, we have big problem. Really, If you have no ego, then always you are happy person and an attractive person for everyone. So we need to, respect it, senior people and friend, be friendly with people at our own level. And we show love to younger people. This is a practice will bring us peaceful life and happy life. And through this practice, you will make a meaningful life. In this way, we can talk with others. We can share with others. We really want to take care of others, and always we want to be, concerned with others' happiness and suffering. This is a main, meaningful life, and this is a happy life. This is a teaching, from his heart. Atisha's teaching from Atisha's heart. Atisha gave us this instruction: how to be a happy person, how to life meaningful, make life meaningful, and how to be a happy person. Always, we look at our mind and look at ourselves and take care of ourselves. This is very, very important, So, in this second verse, he said, friends, until you attain enlightenment, the spiritual guru is, indispensable. Therefore, we rely upon the holy spiritual guru. It is very important, and we have to listen to teacher and teaching of the spiritual guru until we realize ultimate truth and listen. Therefore, to the instruction of the spiritual guru, we should listen. And since mere knowledge of the Dharma is not enough to attain Buddhahood, practice virtues and Dharma, earnestly. Avoid place that cause a disturbance to your mind, and stand at place where your virtues increase. So in this verse, he said, actually, anyway, this verse tells us that we need to find a good spiritual teacher and rely upon the holy teachers with the three doors of body, speech, mind. That means, first we try to find a good teacher. If you want to understand more about Buddhism, and if you really want to practice, properly and true Dharma, you must try to find a good teacher. This is number one. Second, we should rely on him until we achieve Buddhahood. And especially we should show respect it, him as Buddha, physically and mentally and verbal. This is in his advance. We should understand how to show respect to our guru with our body. Respect it to our, body means we need to respect it our guru with our hand, like hand mudra. Oh, we need to do like this. When we meet our guru, our root gurus, we must respect it like this. This is, uh, something respected to our guru with our body. This is body language, isn't it? And we need to, we need to bend our body when we meet our root guru. We need to bow, to our guru's feet, and we touch our root guru's feet. Then we need to offer kata or flowers or some money. We need to something in our hands, not empty hand. This is also very important. This, spiritual teachings and normal hours, academic teachings are totally different. So if you really want to learn Buddhism teachings from your guru, you need to, respect it to him. This is very important. We need to respect it. He is, like Buddha. And as I mentioned that before, physically, mentally, and verbally, we should respect it. If you respect it to your teacher, you get blessing. If you respect it to your root guru, you can get energy from him. And if you respect it as your guru, as Buddha, you can get blessing from Buddha. So we believe our root gurus, messenger from Buddha, messenger of Buddha. So if you really want, if you really respect it to him, and you can get blessing, energy, and you can study fast, and you can generate some special like compassion, bodhicitta, and realization of emptiness. So according to his teaching, we can't sit on the same level as the guru's chair, for example. So we need to sit up near the guru on the ground, and we need to offer us prostrations with our three doors. Three doors means mind, speech, body. This is how to show respect with our body. Actually, of course, in our school, normal school, we need to respect teachers. But in this way, this according to the Buddhism, we need really, respect it as our guru as Buddha. Second, we should understand how to respect it our guru with speech, with verbal. What is this means we need to recite some mantras when you meet your guru, root guru, and You must, say something, Tashi Dele, and good luck, and do something, and recite, some special Guru's long life prayers. And we need to request of our Guru to please, have long life for the benefit of all the sentient beings. And we need to ask that, uh, you know, spiritually, this that we be granted spiritual advance. We need to ask, please teach me, please give me advice. And we respect it to him, we recite some mantras and especially, long life prayers. And we request to Guru, please have long life for the benefit of all the sentient beings. This is the meaning of, how to show respect with verbal. So, third, we should understand how to respect our Guru with, mind. According to our what sutra, Buddha's teaching sutra, we should think our Guru is like Buddha. Always we should think our root Guru is Buddha, like Buddha, not Buddha, like Buddha. This is different. We can't think Guru is lower than Buddha. And we should visualize our Guru as always, as always the same as Buddha. We should see that our Guru has the same quality, and the same, power. This is very important. We should mentally how we show respect to our teacher, how we root Guru, how we practice Guru devotion. Always we should think Guru is like Buddha. Guru and Buddha same nature, and Guru and Buddha always like same person, not different. Our Guru is not lower than Buddha. Our root Gurus, we shouldn't think he is an ordinary person. According to this is according to Sutra, we should think our root Guru is like Buddha. Okay, according to the Tantra practice, we should think our Guru is Buddha. Our Guru is Buddha, not like Buddha. This is a little bit different. Our Guru and Buddha are always, one person. Physically different, form different, aspect different, but same nature, one person. If you should respect it, teacher, root Guru is Buddha, and he is Buddha, then you can get blessing from Buddha. Then more benefit yourself, more impact his teachings, more beneficial, and more effect. Really, this you can get something special feel, special bless, special something special power from his teachings. For example, something that that is based on our perceived fault or mistake. We can't criticize our Guru about our Guru. If you really want to practice Guru devotion very seriously, then you must read the great, Yogini Milarabas, biography, life story, his life story. Then you will know how to practice Guru Yoga and Guru devotion. And what is, Guru Yoga? This is very important. So always we try to follow, to Guru, root Guru. This is very important. Always we try to do something, as Guru's vision, Guru's, thoughts, and Guru's advice. This is very important. So, okay, this, this something, how to practice Guru devotion and how to practice, how to show respect to teach Guru, root Guru. This is meaning of the second verse. Main point of second verse, Third verse. Then he talk about he taught he talk about what is the eight worldly dharmas. He said we should give up the eight worldly dharmas. Atisha himself, Atisha himself, he totally give up this life. He totally give up uh, expectations, superstitions of something return back. He never want waste time, and he often said, "I don't have time to waste time." So he said that especially in this teaching, he said about according to ours, uh, Guru's kindness, and our Guru is more grateful than Buddha. This means that unfortunately, even though we didn't meet the Buddha, and we didn't receive any teaching from Buddha, directly, his precious teachings. We receive from our Guru, his precious teachings we receive, from a Guru, our teacher, our root teacher. So without our Guru, we don't have the chance to practice, the Dharma. Therefore, he said, Guru is more grateful than Buddha. Buddha taught a lot in India, okay, in many places. But we didn't get time, we didn't receive any teaching from him, directly. But now in these days, we can practice, we can learn, we can receive teachings from our root Guru. So that's why he said, root Guru are more grateful than Buddha. So that's why we show respect it to our root Guru is Buddha. Without our root guru, we don't have a chance to practice. We don't have a chance to learn Buddhism. This is something logic, not blind faith, blind faith, So, so always he said in his teaching, Guru is the best messenger of Buddha and best guide in life. Our best guide in life. Therefore, we should follow our Guru's guidance properly, and then we can finally get to our final destination of liberation of Buddhahood. He said that if you really, follows one's good teacher, good root guru, you will be there. You will get there, yeah, and you will get, in your final destination. That means, you will achieve liberation of liberation from suffering of samsara. Also, you will achieve Buddhahood. That's why, we should, listen, and we try to follow our root guru. It's very important. Always, always, So, he said that, if we somehow said something, the wrong and opposite, opposite, of the Dharma in the Guru's name, under the Guru's name, then that we should not accept and will need to refute, and we need to run away. It will be better for us. Really, especially in these days, we should be careful. Many people, cheat each other. And many people, they misuse their name. Rinpoche, reincarnation, they blah, 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 blah. They said, Also, he said, in some way, if we can't follow the Guru's advice, then we need to reveal about our situation of why I can't follow Guru's advice with respect it. This is very important. Sometimes, Guru give you advice, or you must, 100,000, prostration. But your physical can't. Your physical situation, not good for the 100,000 prostration, So, for example, in this regard, we should, ask to teacher, I can't follow your advice because of my body situation, my health. And we revealed and we ask to him and, permission, with respect it. This is explanation of the first line and the second line of his advice, his verse. So many people worry about, Guru devotion, and they don't want to listen. They don't want to learn because they think, Guru devotion means something like, something big rule. And this is falsely, controlled by the Guru. This is wrong. This all wrong. Wrong view. If you can't if you can't follow your root guru, you can ask. You can get permission from your guru. No problem. You explain about your situation. We don't need to worry. So, but as I mentioned that before, we try to find a good teacher. It's very important. And we need to listen to our guru and listen to, teachings of the spiritual guru. As I mentioned that until, we realize ultimate truth, this is his advance, main advance. We should listen and contemplate and meditate until we understand true nature of things, emptiness. And so, ultimate truth. Always you listen, contemplate, meditate, until we, understand the true, ultimate truth. And until, we achieve, a realization of the emptiness. So, we should understand, listening is the most important thing of Buddhism's practice. Always he said that, first we need to listen. Second, we need to contemplate. Third, we need to meditate. Then you can develop yourself. Then you understand more. And then you will, understand true nature of life, true nature of the mind. Without meditate, you can't. Without contemplate, you can't achieve any good result from your practice. And without listen, you don't have chance to contemplate on something specifically, something special thing, like emptiness, compassion. Without contemplate, you can't develop meditation. That's why these three things are the most important in our life. First you listen, then put in practice. Then you contemplate and understand more, deeper, and then you meditate. So, Atisha said that we need to listen and study with the gurus until we fully understand the ultimate truth. This is his advice. So that's why we should listen more, learn more, and contemplate more and meditate more. Not only listen, okay? We should put in our practice, And he say, we should practice constantly, achieve, realization of emptiness. We need to listen more. We need to receive instructions more, and we need to, receive what is initiation more. We need to receive, empowerment more, and we need to receive, blessing more from our root guru. Then you can develop your inner power and inner peace. You can generate something special, realization. So we should, find out a good teacher. This is very important. According to Buddhism, we can't be satisfied with listen and study. Some people say, "Oh, I received this teaching from that guru, so now I don't want to receive anymore." This is total wrong. You receive more, more, more. You listen more and more, more and more. Then you understand more, and you get blessed more. That's why Lama Atisha say, we can't be satisfied with listening and study, and we can't stop study. We can't give up learning and study, even though we will die tomorrow. He said that. According to Buddhism, we need to learn, study until die. Tomorrow we will die. Today we need to learn, study. If you learn, study, you can create good karma and you get some imprint. This good karma and this imprint you carry to next life. You can carry. You can take to next life. So that's why, we need to learn more and listen more, understand more, meditate more until die. And in this way, you can change yourself. You can be a happy person. You can be, strong person. And you can develop inner strength. If you listen more, 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 then understand more. If you understand more, you have more solution. You can find more solution. You can find more, figure out. You can, figure out, everything easily. You can be smart. You can challenge. You can be, you can handle your life easily. And he said, contemplation and meditation, which we need more and more of, we can make our Dhamma a success. Buddhism is really, deep and profound. So if we study our whole life, we still can't make it to end. We can't make it finish. For example, according to the Buddhism and Buddhist philosophical words, the one word has more than 3, 4 many different meanings. So that's why we need to listen more and more and more, especially listen from many different teachers. Different teachers have different experience, and their different idea, different realization, different field, different idea. That's why we need to learn more and from many gurus, teachers. So this Lama Atisha say, the word has some philosophical words, and one word has more than 3 different meanings. Lama Changchub also said that Buddha's single words has the potential to understand emptiness, and every single words of the Buddha's the best method to achieve liberation, and every single word has that potential. There's potential. All the Buddhist teachings, we can't say this Buddhist teaching good. Oh, this Buddhist teaching is not good. We can't say that. Oh, this teaches to Hinayana. This teaches for Mahayana. Oh, this is for us. This is India people. This is Tibet people. For Tibet, we can't say that. He said, Lama Atisha said, Lama Changchub Ö said that Buddha's, teaching, one word has potential to understand emptiness, and Every single words Buddha's teaches, method to achieve liberation has potential to achieve liberation. One single word. If you practice, if you put in your practice, not only listen, not only understand it, you should put in your practice. Then one word has potential to achieve Buddhahood. And, this to understand, emptiness has potential to understand, emptiness. So that's why we can't give up any Buddhist teacher. One single of Buddhist teachers teaches we can't give up. We can't, can't say, oh, this is not for me. Oh, we can't say this is not good one. Oh, this is better than that one. We can't say like that. We should respect it, Buddha's whole teachings, even one single of his words. And we respect it, we try to practice, put in practice, This is very important. So Lama Atisha said that, if we discriminate with Buddha's teachings, okay? Oh, this is for Hinayana, this is Mahayana. If we said that, if you think like that, then we create very bad karma, big bad karma. So this bad karma will give us, we never meet a good teacher in next life, numberless lifetimes. And we never listen we never any hear, good Buddhist teaching in next life. We can't hear it. We can't receive Buddhist teachings any numberless lifetimes. We never meet Buddhist Buddhist teaching and Buddhist teachers. Result of this bad karma. If we discriminate between Buddhist teachers, if we give up some Buddhist teachings, some of Buddhist teachings, we create a very bad karma. This is the main point of his teaching. So Lama Atisha is, we call Kadamba master. He's a Kadamba master, Kadamba master means, Kadamba means one who is able to practice, every single words of the Buddha. He will be led on to the path of enlightenment with no exception. This is meaning of the Kadamba. This is very important. So he is Kadamba master. This is the meaning of Kadamba. Kadamba means, one who is able to practice every single words of the Buddha and will be led onto path enlightenment with no exception. So that's why we need to respect it, all the traditions, Buddhist traditions, Kagyu, Nyima, Satya, Gelo, and Mahayana, Hinayana. We should learn, we should respect it, all Buddhist teachings. We can't say, oh, this is Kada, this is Kagyu, this is Nyima, this is Gelo, this is Satya. We can't say that. We need to show respect to all the traditions, because all these teachings, these traditions from Buddha. Mahayana teaches, Hinayana teaches from same Buddha, all one Buddha. So that's why So, one Tibetan master said that, such a master, such a Pandita, he said that, and without learning and without listening, it's the same as a person who has no finger, neither will be able to climb, the rock. For example, if we have no finger, we can't climb to rock and can't climb the walls. Exactly the same. Without listen, without contemplate, without learning, it's the same a person who has no finger, no eye. So also, Lama Atisha said that through listening, we will come to understand phenomena. Through the listening, we turn away from all negative actions. Through the listening, we will give up what is the meaningless. Through listening, we will reach the state beyond the sorrow. He said that. This is the teaching of the Buddha. Buddha said that also. Also Buddha said. Through listening, we will come to understand phenomena. Through listening, we will turn away from negative actions. And through listening, we will give up what is meaningless things. Through listening, we will reach the state beyond the suffering. That means if you listen, you can understand true nature, ultimate nature, emptiness. And if you listen, Dhamma, you can run away from actions, bad actions, You can to be free from, bad actions, meaningless actions, negative actions, If you listen more, then you give up. You can give up what is meaningless action, what is worldly things. You know what is Dhamma, what is not Dhamma. So that's why Lama Atisha and Buddha and Lama Tsongkhapa always they said that, we should listen, we should learn, we should contemplate, we should meditate. Not only listen, we contemplate. Not only contemplate, we need to continue, meditate. Meditate continue, constantly. Then definitely we get something special, something, from Buddha's teachings and from our practice. Without, contemplate, without meditation, maybe 1 year, 2 years, 3 years, you receive some teach, listen, still the same. You can't get above that level. Always the same. You can't develop your inner peace. You can't change yourself. You can't change, your mindset, mind attitude for better. So that's why we need to contemplate, and meditate. Very important. I always tell, my friends, first you read 3 pages. Once very good Dhamma book. Then you contemplate on these 3 pages. Point of 3 pages. What is, main point from these 3 pages? You contemplate and meditate. Then you read next, page. And every day you read 3 page, and, contemplate and meditation. Then you can develop. Otherwise, you read many books, still same. Maybe you understand it more, but you can't change your mind. So many people, some people, of course, they understand very well. They have very good education about Buddhism, but still them. Still same, still never change. Because without contemplate, without meditation, nobody can change. They can't open mind. That's why listen, contemplate, meditation. Always we practice, at the same time together, unity, combination. This is very important. We can see many people very, understand very well about Buddhism, but still same. They can, explain, they can teach, but themselves still same. They never changed. So, but as I mentioned that before, as listening is very important. Learning is very important. Without learning, without listen, we can't apply, contemplation. Without contemplation, we can't, meditate on a specific, something special object. That's why, meditation important, contemplate very important, listen also very important. But not only listen, not only learn, we need to put in practice. Put in practice means always be, thinking again, and try to, practice in practical. Implement what Buddha said, what our Guru said. We always try to follow him. This is practice. This is contemplate. And try to always think, try to follow him, and try to do something as our Guru's advice. This means for practice. So here say, if we listen, without listen, we can't understand properly. Always, misunderstand and lead to the wrong way. And misconception, then, brings a lot of problems in our life. That's why we should learn more and listen more about everything. What is life? What is the meaning of life? What is a human being? What is the meaning of human life? For example, we learn more about these things. What is happiness? Where is happiness come from? What is the main cause of happiness? Always we learn and contemplate and meditate. Every morning, 5 minutes, 10 minutes. Then you can big change. Then you can get blessing from Buddha's teaching. Then you can get something special energy from Buddha's teaching. Really. Without, learning, without contemplate, without meditation, no chance. So, his second verse, third verse, tell us that since there is knowledge of the Dharma is not enough to attain Buddhahood, then we must practice virtue and the practice Dharma constantly until to achieve Buddhahood and liberation from suffering of samsara. So he said that, always he said that, So we should be good, we should be a good Buddhist, and we should be a good practitioner, and we should put into practice what we have learned, what we had learned from our root guru, our teachers. And he always said that not only learning and study, since without practice, we can't be free from samsara. If you listen, contemplate, meditation, practice, we can be to be free from suffering. Then we can achieve liberation from suffering. If okay, anyway, if you practice, properly and what you had learned, definitely you can change yourself. You can develop yourself. You understand what is the meaning of life. You can understand what is the meaning of happiness. Then you can be a happy person. Then you can open your mind. Really, And then you can make your mind like ocean. Lama Atisha said that, how to make our mind like ocean. Without learning, without contemplate, without meditation, without practice, you can't open your mind. We need to open our mind. If you open mind, then you can be a happy person. Then you can be patient. Be patient with anything. Nobody can you distraction, and nobody can you make angry and agitate your mind. Nobody can destroy your peace, inner peace. Really, So that's why we need to open our mind. Open mind, and through the meditation, understanding, learning, practice, there's no chance to, we don't have chance to open our mind. We can't open our mind with, weapons, knife, tools. We can't. We can't open our mind, forcefully. Slowly, slowly, gradually, practice. Look at, your mind. Sometimes you visit your mind, into your mind. Yeah. So, Lama Atisha said that also, practice meditation is very important. But we should practice and meditate based on our understanding from study and learning. He said that this is very true, He said practice meditation is very important. But we should practice meditate based on our understanding from study and learning from our right guru. If without learning from your guru, teacher, you can't, practice properly, and you can't contemplate, meditate. Maybe you meditate on wrong way. Maybe you practice wrong. Then very big problem. Our mind is very sensitive, isn't it? It's an impermanence. All the times change. If you wrong practice, this goes on wrong way. Very dangerous. If you meditate wrong, maybe will give you something very bad result. So that's why first we learn, study from our teachers, right teacher, good teacher, who really have, enough education about Buddhism. This is very important. So also he said that, at the beginning, and for beginners, we need a good place for practice, quiet place, peaceful place. And we should, give up that place for our, practice. And try to find out some good place for our practice. If you have a good place, you can practice well. In this way, you increase your, inner power and practice virtues. That's why sometimes we run away from bad people. He said that, Buddha also said that, at the beginning, very difficult to be patient. Practice patience, very difficult, not easy. For example, always you try to be patient with someone, but someone also make you angry, come to you, make you angry. Once you be patient, twice you patient, but one day maybe distort, maybe you tired, maybe you become hopeless. Oh, now I can't be patient anymore. So at that time, what you need to do? You run away from him. You must be distance from him or her. This is the best solution. For our well, after some times, maybe he will change. Oh, that my friend, also that person, very good, because many times be patient with me. Maybe he will understand. Then he come to you again. Then maybe you can be good friend of him. So first we should, try to be patient, But still we can't, still very difficult, then run away. Instead of, bad, the reaction and fatty, much better than this. We should run away. Also he said that. Also some some place we can't practice. So that's why we give up that bad place. And we try to find a good place. He said this we need a peaceful and a quiet place. This is very important for for a beginner. But we should understand one thing. For higher practitioners, okay, who have some realization, and bodhisattvas, they can practice everywhere. They don't need to find any good place or bad place. It doesn't matter. They don't care about place. They can practice forever. They can practice all the times. They can practice, everywhere. Not it depends on place. So especially they come to, noisy place and a distractions place, problems. Where are the more problems? They want to go there. And they practice and help to others. That's why many, higher practitioners, Indian masters, Tibetan masters, their, the history, what is it, their life story, biography, they always pray, oh, I will born, in a hell realm. I will born in a hungry ghost place. And I will come to here again in this world to help others. I want to practice again. They never pray and they never wish to, get Pure Land. Never ever. So this is power of inner power. What is mean? Inner strength. This is energy, energy from Buddha's teachings, practice. As I mentioned that before, Akadamba masters always they pray, I have problem, to have problem. If I have problem, this is very good chance to practice. This give me, chance to practice and be patient. So I want to I want to suffer. Kadamba masters said that. If I have suffering and problem, then I'm happy. Always they said that. If I'm so fun and happy, then ego and attachment, So this can be become cause of suffering. That was sometimes we had custom problems. This kind of problems very good for practice. If a very big problem, then we can't practice, isn't it? It's very clear. But small problems very good for us, especially when beginners. We are beginner at beginning. When you headache, this is very good for me. Be patient with this headache. Try to be patient with this headache, and must understand more about what is problem, what is suffering. Otherwise, always you're happy, happy, happy. And how you know about suffering? And how how you can get time to practice patience. So that's why sometimes we need problems in our life. No problem in our life. Everyone have problem. Not only you and not only me. Really, everyone have problem because this is samsara. Our life is a samsaric life. So this is nature, up down. Sometimes it looks very happy, sometimes it looks very suffering. This is nature. We can't run away from this. This is this life. So we must be patient and be practice with this life, and how to be challenged with these problems. And meditate, understand more, practice more. Then you can be happy with these problems, happy with this life. Otherwise, no. If always you think, oh, I am suffering, then what do you do? What do you have? You can't run away these problems. So many people in a society, isn't it? Why? Because they don't understand true nature of the life. They don't know about suffering. What is the meaning of suffering? What is life? So that's why this society coming. So sometimes you think, oh, I'm always sick, so I'm very tired. Maybe kill myself better. This is totally wrong. You look at hell round beings, then still you are fine, still you are a happy person. You have everything. How many people have no legs, hands? How many people don't have eyes? We never take off their suffering, never concerned about their suffering. We always think about our small suffering, small problems. Oh, I have this problem, this problem, this problem, this problem. Then more and more problem, more and more problem, really, Yeah, sometimes you look at other people suffering. Sometimes you must, try to take care of other people's suffering and problems. Then you can be patient with your problems. So this is, Lama Atisha's the teaching. So Yeah, as I mentioned that before, many masters, many bodhisattvas, and many Buddha highest practitioners are they choosing a noisy place to progress, their meditation. And they intentionally find a bad place and bad friend and dangerous place, noisy place, and forest and rocks, They go into forest and they practice. They're going to in a cemetery and they practice. They're going to in a very noisy place and suffer what is where they're more problem. They're going to there and practice. So so many higher practitioners they find some forest and rocks, rivers, and especially they practice at the cemetery. But at the beginning, many practitioners go to remote area and practice, in a cave with very simple life until they have achieved, especially, realization. Then they come to again and teach and help to others. This is also very, very, uh, this is also a very good decision. When at the beginning, we go into remote area and quiet place and go into cave and practice until achieve with santi power realization, then come back to in a community society, then help to other people directly, how to save others, how to help others. They always think that. So as we know well, many Tibetan India masters give up their homeland and practice at the uncertain places. Or they always change places. Some practices, some practitioners always, move and move one to one. This always they change their practice place. Place for practice and uncertain places. Why? Because if they use one place for a long time, then they were attached to that place of their practice. This is also a problem. So many people always change bed. Many practitioners. If you sleep on a very comfortable bed, for a long time, you attach to this bed. So according to the Buddhism and Buddhist idea, attachment is the main cause of suffering. But this means, my understanding, if true stone attachment, then very problem, very big problem. So that's why we try to reduce, attachment. Attachment to the family, friends, husband, wife, even same. If you too much attach, too strong attachment to them, this is not good. That's why India masters and Tibet masters always, change their place for practice. So, and so that way, Many practitioners go to remote area and practice with cave and very simple life, like Milarepa, one Tibet master. His name is Milarepa. He practiced in a cave for more than 30 years. He had only one bowl and one container for boiling water, hot water. Only do this. And he ate, some what is some like grass. What is name? Necklace. Always he ate this. He used this. After many years, his body also become, green color. Always you eat grass, grass, grass. His body also become grass. Really. But he was very happy, still very happy, because he didn't don't have any more, superstition, attachment, anger, jealousy, no more. So he was happy. His life is very simple, very, very poor. But still he was very happy, very happy, very happy. Because, he totally, to be free from suffering, free from the root of suffering, ignorance, attachment, anger. So we should understand, this is very important, What is the main cause of problem? Anger, attachment, and ignorance. So if you can be uh, to be free from those things, then you can be happy. This means is like a liberation, and a heart in Tibet we say Dajamba, who achieve liberation from suffering of samsara, and who totally to be free from anger attachment. This is the meaning of ahata. Then always you're happy. So yeah, so many Tibetan masters, India masters, they practice in a cave with a very simple life until they have achieved special realization and liberation from suffering of samsara. As we know well, many Tibetans and Indian masters give up their homeland and practice at many different places, remote area, because they used, as I mentioned that before, if they use one place for a long time, then more and more problem, more and more problem. Especially if you use a cave for 1 month, 2 months, then maybe you want to, oh, maybe I want to make clean, or maybe I want to buy something for in my cave. Then more and more problem. Milarepa's story, Tibet master Milarepa, as I mentioned that before. First, Milarepa tried to cook cook this name of this grass, what? Nettle. Nettle. First he cook and make boil water. After sometimes he thought, oh, this also problem. I need light fire. I need wood. I need, so many things. So he thought, oh, this is also cause of a problem. This is also problem. So he gave up the hot water and the cookies. Then he used, cold water and uncooked. So this is, if we use one place for a long time, then we renovate, we want to develop, we want more and more and more. If you run away this place, maybe you don't have this planning. Don't want to do this, Mm. So anyway, this main point of Atisha's teaching. First, we should find a good root guru, good teacher. Then we need to follow our root guru properly. And then we should learn and receive instructions from our root guru. And then put into practice what we have learned from our guru. This is those things, main point of his teaching. First, we should need to find out one good root teacher, good teacher. Then try to follow him, learn, receive teachings, and practice until achieve. We get something special result, special consequence of our practice, from our practice. This is the main his teaching here. Okay. Anyway, so if you have any question. Almost finish our time. 10 minutes left.
Hello. Thank you very much for your teaching. You mentioned biography you need to read, or very good to read. What biography of your teacher or Ativa?
Atisha.
Atisha. Okay.
Atisha is the name of this master.
Yes.
He was from India.
Yes. Okay. So his biography. Okay.
Yes.
I'll put that on my list.
Yes.
Thank you.
Yes. Everyone's believe and realize he was Bodhisattva, Atisha, because he especially practiced and learned about bodhicitta from Lama Silimba from 12 years in Indonesia. Then he went back to India, and then he went to Tibet. Yeah, any question?
Thank you very much for these lovely teachings. You mentioned as you give up attachment, you gain happiness. As we are going through life, we have attachments naturally with parents, brothers, sisters, family, husband, children. At what point in time you actually try to give up all these attachments while still doing your duty as being a sister or a wife or a mother?
Okay. Yes. This is a big question. This is always a problem. So, but Buddha gave us something special advice. Always we need to go on middle way. That means if truth don't attach to your family, this is the cause of problem. But you don't need to give up them. Still you can take care of them, love to them, and you help to them. But you must be wise. And too strong attachment to them, attached to them, then problem, very big problem. So we can, reduce attachment, make less attachment, but still we can generate love, develop love to them. This is different. And pure love, unconditional love and attachment totally different. Okay? You can give up attachment, but still you can develop love to them. This is different. And it's actually, this is very clear in our daily life. True stone attachment is not good, isn't it? Yeah, you know maybe more than me. Jealousy, very big problem, isn't it? If you true strong attachment, then you always jealousy your wife and jealousy your husband. This is problem. This is from attachment. Oh, why he talk to my wife? Why she talk to my husband? This is from where? This is true strong attachment. Then you can't be patient with these things. In reality, why he can't talk to your husband? Why he can't talk to your wife? Why? Really? But you don't want, you don't like him or her, This is from attachment. True strong attachment. Attachment always problem, very big problem, not necessary in our life. You try to reduce the control of your attachment, but still you can take care of your husband, your wife, and be happy with the husband. Understand for him, understand for her. Then you can be happy. Really. No need attachment. Okay, any question?
Thank you, Geshe. My question is not about the teaching, but about the different traditions of Buddhism. It is a little confusing. I mean, I can Google, but still it is confusing. There are so many different traditions. There's Mahayana, there's Theravada, there is Hinayana, and all these. Like, why? Because, yeah, it's Buddha taught, right? It's all the Buddhist teachings. So why there are different traditions, and is there a difference between them?
Very good question. Very good question. Okay. So, Buddha taught, many different teachings. Okay. 800, what is it? 84,000 different teachings, Okay. So, he fully understands other people's mind, other people's wish. So he taught many different to different people. Some people very smart. He taught Tantra. Some people not that much smart. He taught this Madhyamika, Pasangika's view, highest view, Sutra view. According to Sutra, this is the highest view. He taught Pasangika's view. Some very little bit what then lower than and others. He taught small level and different teach to them. Especially some people are really still quite narrow-minded and not so much smart. And so he taught Hinayana tradition to them. Hinayana and Mahayana actually from one Buddha, but a little bit different. Motivation different. Practice in order to, achieve something, liberation for all the sentient beings. This is a Mahayana tradition. Hinayana, they practitioners, they practice, in order to themselves achieve liberation. This is a little bit different motivation and different, people's, capacity, ability, wisdom. That's why, he taught many different, and so we have many different traditions. Okay? So now you understand? Yeah. Buddha, some people really believe, what is it? Atma. You know Atma? Self-independent. Yes? Some people, okay, if Buddha teach about selflessness, they can accept. they can be happy, they can practice selflessness. Buddha taught and talked about selflessness. But some people know if Buddha talk about selflessness, they are unhappy. They really fear and afraid. So that's why Buddha, okay, you don't worry. And he, say, we are Atma. We are self-independent. He taught about self-independent. For example, then he happy. Then slowly he practice. After some time he realized, oh, Buddha taught me this something special purpose for myself. This is not Buddha's reality view. He taught me. This is special for me. Then I understand, slowly, So that's why Buddha taught different way, different things to different people, different place. Yeah. Of course, Buddha sometimes taught to kings. In India, many kings. Sometimes he taught to poor people. Also different. He taught different. He talked different. Because the situation different. Place different. Mind different. That's why he taught many different things. So we have many choices, many traditions. This is good for us. If you really want this practice, you can do. If you want this one, you can do. We have many options. This is good for us. You don't need to worry. Better. Or if you only want, then problem. If you don't like this, then what do you do? Isn't it? Okay. Any question?
I'm not sure if I'm going to ask this question the right way, so please forgive me.
It's okay.
So Buddha came from India, which is the seat of Hinduism.
Sorry?
Which was the place of Hinduism and the learnings of the Bhagavad Gita. And I'm curious, why did Buddhism come into being when the Bhagavad Gita already existed?
Okay. This is a very good question and big question. Okay? So, yes, Buddha was studied a lot from this non-Buddhism, Hindu tradition. And he fully understand about these things, this tradition. Okay? But they accept, at Atma. Always they accept Atma. Atma, Atma? Interior self-independent. And they never talk about emptiness. Number 2. Number 3, they never talk about bodhicitta. And they never talk about great compassion. Hinduism and Christian and all the religions talk about compassion and love. Okay? But taught different from Buddhism. Buddhism talk about love. This love is an unconditional love to everyone. All the sentient beings. All the sentient beings. Other traditions, they talk about love, but this love is only love to, human beings, love to big animals, for example, okay? That only. So different. And Buddhism talk about what is Bodhisattva. Oh, we practice in order to achieve Buddhahood for all the sentient beings. Then I have to other sentient beings. Never the Hinduism and other traditions never talk about that, okay? So, before Buddha, they always practice, out of these things, isn't it? So, they practice for themselves, oneself, and they practice, actually they practice, morality, practice patience, and many things, but still not enough If we practice that only, we can't achieve liberation from suffering of samsara. Especially if you not understand, not practice selflessness, never get liberation. You can't to be free from suffering, root of suffering. Because root of suffering means root is what is root of suffering? Always I grasp mind. This is root of suffering. If you at that time, if you practice Hinduism, okay, you can develop yourself. You can practice many things, and you can achieve many different realizations. But you can't get achieve. You can't get achieve a realization of selflessness. If without the realization of selflessness, you can't be free from suffering. You can't cut grasping mind. You can't to be free from the grasping mind. That's why Buddha, invented and founded this Buddhist tradition. Many things the same, similar, Hinduism and Buddhism, but some philosophically in some points different. That's why Buddha founded Buddhism tradition. Because Buddha, show us, events, proof. He 6 years, yes, 6 years meditate, 6 years without food, without drink, little drink, little eat. He got, he become very weakness, body, physically, and almost he died. But still he couldn't achieve, liberation from suffering of samsara. Then he, if we not eat, not drink, practice fasting for 6 years, but still I can't achieve the liberation from suffering of samsara. Why? He asked himself, I must practice about emptiness, selflessness. Then he, drink milk, drink water. At that time, many people criticize him and complain, why he 6 years practice, but still he drink? Why still he use, this usual, also like normal foods? Many people and his students also, he had 5 disciples, isn't it? They also criticize him. Why you still, not achieve Buddhahood? Why you drink water? Why you drink milk? Without milk, you die. You are very poor. So what Buddha said, no, this is not best way. No, this is not solution, not a good solution. So now I want to drink, eat, and I practice about emptiness and selflessness. Then he practiced about emptiness and selflessness. Then he achieved Buddhahood. He showed us this proof. This big different from traditions, other traditions. Okay? You understand? Many, okay, anyway, yeah.
Thank you. Thank you, Geshe. Very grateful for this talk. I'm a practicing Hindu, and since birth, very proud of it, and I'm very grateful for our rich spiritual heritage. And I love Buddhism as well. And like you rightly said, when the aspect of selflessness and particularly bodhicitta and concepts like that, which I had never heard, were very helpful to me when I was suffering a lot. And I realized that when I looked towards Buddhism, it accelerated my healing. It accelerated my spiritual growth as well. I still love my Hindu traditions, my Hindu practices, and I follow them still. And I will continue to follow them. But I have seen the impact of it in my practical life. So I'm very, very grateful to the Buddha and to all the teachings and all the teachings that you're providing to me. So thank you, thank you, thank you. Just a huge gratitude. My quick question is regarding what was this Buddha's guidance about eating non-vegetarian food and eating meat? Because in Hinduism, it's a huge thing that you should not be consuming other beings to fulfill your dietary tastes, etc. But what was the Buddha's teachings and take on eating meat?
Okay, this is also very good question. This very good question. So, especially Buddha's lifetime, Buddha's, these disciples, monks, and nuns, their life depends on others, relying on other families, other people. So every day morning, they need to go get some food from families, other peoples. Begin. So Buddha said, you can't refuse what the family give you. If you refuse, if you reject, very big problem for them. You harm to them. You give problem. You make bother to them. So Buddha said, you only ask to two family. First you ask to one family, give you very little food, not enough for you. Then you ask to another family. They also give you very little food, but you don't have chance to ask another family. This is Buddha made rule for the monks and nuns. If you ask more, then you make problem. One thing. You ask to food, someone give you meat. You have to accept. How you can't choose. You can't say, oh, I don't want to eat meat. You have to have, accept what they give you. So that's why Buddha never ever said that monks are not allowed to eat meat. If Buddha say not allowed to eat meat, monks are not allowed to eat, then very big problem. Example, in Thai, in some India, they always eat meat, and especially near the ocean. They always eat seafood. Burma, Sri Lanka, so many people, Buddhist people, their life relying on, sea, ocean. So if Buddha say, oh, not allowed to eat meat for this seafood, then what they eat? So that's why Buddha, oh, you must, be a good person, a happy person, and generate compassion in the mind. But still never Buddha say not allowed to eat meat. Okay? So that's why Buddhist people eat meat. Another way, sometimes in a special situation, Buddha said, oh, not allowed to eat meat. Yeah, sometimes. Because some area, some place, you have a lot of vegetables, for example, okay? If you not eat meat, still you can survive. Still you have available food. That under this situation, Buddha say, oh, not, you don't eat meat. Better. This is better for you. So, and also, Buddha give us very good advice. If you eat meat, but still you must pray for that animal, which from meat. And you must pray dedicated to that animal. This also have to that animal. So many practitioners eat meat, but they, dedicate, they practice, for that's all the animals, especially which this meat from. So, and another way, at the Buddha's lifetimes, many Buddhist practitioners eat, use meat from, cemetery, dead human dead body, elephant dead body, dog dead body. They use these meats. At that time, no, India people nobody ate this human body, human meat, and elephant, dogs. Never, nobody ate. But many Buddhist practitioners, they use that meat and survive and practice. And this meat, they use for the practice, Tantra practice. So that's why sometimes meat also useful, helpful. That's why Buddha, oh, no, not allowed to eat meat. Buddha never said that. But indirectly, Buddha taught about meat, everything clearly. If we take refuge vows, we take refuge with Dharma. We're not allowed to harm others. That means, indirectly, we not if you don't eat meat better. Indirectly, if you eat meat, indirectly harm to animals, isn't it? So Buddha, give advice to practice of refuge. You take refuge with Dharma, not allowed to eat, not allowed to harm others. Don't harm others. So, yeah, maybe this. It's now finish. Okay. John Chesan Joran Boje, Majebana Jeji, Chewa Nyamba Mepaya, Kona Kondi Fewa Show, Karijo, Koishin Kandi Peta Deva Mala, Cherisan Wadenzi Jazo, Shabi, Sendaba to Tenjin, Sanjinepa, Jinepa, Newton, Letachin, Drain, Animal, Tatun Joa, Meba Show, Chisinacanepa, and Roa Chisinechi, but this is done in a chin and Dre Donga Sewa Show. Thank you.
Thank you, Geshe-la.